Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Crimi-Trent. Today we're going to work on a couple of Christmas cards. I am using Arches 100% cotton cold pressed paper. I took a 10 by 14 inch piece of paper. I folded in half and then I folded two halves in half again to get a 5 by 7 inch card. And we're going to start by folding that down. We're going to take washi tape and we're going to put the tape across in the middle, but a little above that, right here. And it's going to hold the card down, and it's going to be an area where we're not going to paint on. Also here. Just in case you don't want to get paint in here, we're just going to cover that whole area also. I have to overlap that. And then we're going to be using very simple colors for this Christmas card. I got 3 green varieties: a deep dark green like a hooker's green, a cadmium green, maybe a little lighter than that, and a light cadmium green. We're going to use a nice bright red. Might have to use a yellow, might have to use a little brown, and then a deep red, which is Elizabeth crimson, or just add some black to your darkest red. Let me see if this doesn't look a little straight. I'm gonna have to add another piece. I probably should have put a ruler down to make sure it was straight, but it doesn't have to be perfect. That looks better. Okay, so we're going to make simple greeneries that go across, up and down from this. I'm going to grab my, let's see, I'm going to grab a Princeton Elite brush, number 8, round. I'm going to take my dark green. I'm just going to do some swashes up like so. I'm going to grab the medium green, make like a holly leaf here. I put a little too wet, so I'm taking some of the watercolor. I can put one over here. And if it's bleeding on top of the paint you just put down, that's fine, because both green. Put one over here. Just simple holly leaves. Maybe another one over here. And we can go down the bottom and do the same thing. My leaves are not perfect, and I don't expect them to be. While it's wet, you can add deep green. Just dab it on the points. It'll give a nice effect. It will bleed right into the other color. Okay, again, grabbing that dark green. Doing some more whoosh greeneries, crisscross them. Back up here again. And then you want to connect them like pine needles. Just loose, like so. This is a very loose, simple design you could do. It's very simple. Just swishing the lines, just pulling them outwards, like so. If you go over the holly, that's fine. You can go under it. Just keep playing around. Practice makes perfect. It doesn't have to look exactly like this. You can do different things to yours. Now I'm going to stop here and dry this a little bit. Now that I've dried that, I'm going to go in with my light yellow-green. Go over the areas and do some pine needles with that one. It's much more difficult to layer when everything's wet, so you want to dry in between. Okay, with your deep dark green again, see how it dried light? You can go in and make the line. You want to outline the leaf more, like a loose outline. See, these branches kind of look monotone, so you want to add maybe even more black. Give that depth. Just play around with it. And here, grab some brown, a little branch up there, over here, one over here. Okay, we're going to let this dry again. Now that that's dry, we're going to grab our red, make it very concentrated, and put some berries in. I put them where the brown branches are. You can put some down here where the holly is. Just place them all around. Oops, this is coming up. Again, just play around with placement. If you want more berries towards the center, just put them there. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just very loose. Okay, I'm going to dry this again. Okay, so we dry it using our hairdryer. Now I'm just going to pull the washi tape up, and you have this little middle space right here. And that, you can write whatever you want inside there. You can use a pen, you can use a paintbrush. I'm going to write the words lightly with my 2H pencil, and then I'm going to go paint it. So, and I think I might use this Liquitex ink, bright gold. If I don't like it, I can always go over it with black, right? Oh. Okay. It's acting very funky. This is a live real-time video, so now I'm going to grab a small brush. Where are you, Mr. Small Brush? See, my videos are real. And brush. I'm going to paint it. I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to zoom in. So it's kind of like calligraphy, but not really. It's probably not my best work, but you get the point. The lighting is really hard to see. There we go. You can see the gold. This has a nice little touch. Not bad for a little handmade card. If you want, you could take some of the gold ink highlights and add them to the upper leaves and areas. Just highlight it. Almost as if you bought a car in the store that had like gold foil to it. Just makes it a little more special. You don't have to do this. You just leave it the way it was. It's just another way of adding some more interest to your design. And there's one of the cards. Not bad for a nice printed, handmade painted card. And we'll go on to the next card. Okay, for the second card, we take the same folded paper. This time we're going to put the washi tape on the edges. On 4 edges. Brush that down. And we'll be painting from the outside in a similar fashion that we were before. So we'll take our paintbrush. We're going to start with the lighter color. And we're just going to do the brush strokes, pine needles. Down, coming from the bottom. And on the edges here. It kind of looks like palm trees, but you could do this, I guess, in the summertime for palm trees. But here we're doing pine needles. I'm going to grab your medium green, go over this side, right here. Same thing. And I'm going to grab your deep dark green. Go on top of that. If it's bleeding, it's no problem. Has a nice effect. Just keep playing around. Again over here. It doesn't have to be perfect. Grab your brown. Do some branches. If it overlaps in the green, it's fine. The berries will be on the brown. Some more green down here. And we're going to grab our red and put the berries in around where the brown branches are. Again, don't worry if it bleeds. It'll have a nice effect either way. And they don't have to be perfectly round berries. You can just throw some in over here. you want to make it more interesting, get some red, loose red on your brush, very watery. Very watery. And splatter it just by hitting the brush like this. It's a nice effect. You can do the same with the green. It could be mostly splattered on one side compared to the other, or all over, and then the dark green too. Okay, and then we're gonna have to let this dry. I just realized I didn't have my mic on for the last bit, so if you didn't hear me, I'm gonna have to do a voiceover. Anyway, I let this dry, and I'm gonna peel off the tape. Oops, some bled. Well, that happens. It still looks nice. And this one you can leave it as is, or you can put a word in there also. I might want to do the word joy. And I think I'll use my Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pen. It's in black. It's just that simple. And there you have it. 2 different very loose, easy Christmas cards that'd be great to send to somebody that's special and unique to you. I hope you like this, and if you do, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. In today's video, we're going to paint loose watercolor Christmas cards that are very easy. Anybody could do these. Let's get started.